Hello everyone, in today's video we will be looking at Grand Admiral Thrawn from Rebels from the Vintage Collection. Okay, so here we have the card back and yeah, decent image on there. Don't know if it's a scene taken directly from Rebels. It's been a little while since I've watched it, but it fits in there. It's a pretty decent looking image there. I'm liking the red Rebels logo at the top there. I'm liking the red name pill and behind the figure here. I think against the white really makes it stand out. So yeah, that's the front. And the back, the rest of the line there, VC296. So yeah, already he's looking pretty good in there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this opened up. Okay, so straight off of the card, here is the figure. And yeah, he's looking awesome. There's that face sculpt there. I'm hoping the camera is picking it up because it looks amazing. Obviously from a distance as well. Looks great. I'm loving the whole sort of outfit here. Great articulation on this, which is awesome. Yeah, the rocker ankles and everything. So this is great because in the show, he's sort of, you know, he's more than capable of handling himself. He's sort of kind of typical Imperial, but he's like a tactical genius, supposedly, and stuff. So I say supposedly just because all the times we have kind of seen him, he's been foiled a bit. But yeah, great articulation. And like I said, we have seen sort of some scenes of him. He's quite physical, you know, he can kick some butt. So the fact that we get this articulation is my point, is great. Yeah, the wrists there are on a joint as well. So that's nice. It does look like there is that mark there, which I'll try and get off in a minute, which is a shame. Oh, there we go. It's just a bit of fluff. I was going to say you wouldn't want any marks really on the white uniform there, because it would be very noticeable. But taking a closer look here, the chest, that's all painted in very well. All of this, all of the paint apps here on the chest look great. It's hard to focus. It's focusing on its face, I think. Yeah, but that's all within the lines. All the silver around here, these gold bits on the shoulders there, and that badge there is great. The belt, yeah, that all looks pretty great to me. Got the holster there. So yeah, this is looking awesome. It's the face again there. The detail, like I said, this face, this is one of the figures I was most hyped for. And yeah, he's living up to it. Kind of got like the very dark blue, kind of navy coloured hair. And yeah, looks awesome. And then we have his pistol. Can't remember the name of it. Fairly basic looking pistol there. But yeah, I love the sound this pistol makes. I know that sounds weird, but in like, I think you could have it in Battlefield 2, like the 2017 one, whatever it was. I'm pretty sure you could have it in that. And when he's fired it in Rebels and stuff, I do love the sound of this pistol. So it kind of, there we go, sits in there like that, which is awesome. Or it can obviously go in the holster there. So we'll set him up and talk a bit more about him. Okay, so some final thoughts on this figure. I think it's awesome. I was very hyped about this one because I don't think we've ever had Grand Admiral Thrawn in the Vintage Collection before. I'm not even sure. There was probably one in the 3 3/4 line, but I don't have it. So he's an awesome character. He's quite a big character. He's been around for many years in different iterations, in book form, in animated, and now in live action. And I think he's just been awesome in all of them. I've always been a fan of the character. I think he is cool. I'm glad we're going to get to see more of him down the line, and I just hope that he turns into a very iconic and very worthy adversary, because at the moment we've kind of been teased that he's this tactical genius, and it hasn't really, I mean, we've seen a bit of it. He's been successful in some stuff, but he has been thwarted a lot in others. So I am kind of hoping, rather than it just being, you know, him sort of smiling and saying everything's gone to plan, I'm hoping we're going to get some more actual casualties maybe and stuff like that. Because yeah, he's just an awesome character. He's just badass. He can handle himself sort of physically. He's quite intelligent, and the voice of Lars Mikkelsen really sort of brings it to life. So yeah, I was very hyped about this figure because I said I loved the character. And it's a strange one because the face isn't really based, I mean, I guess it's based on his animated form. So when this figure was first announced, I looked into it and I thought, that doesn't look like the animated form or Lars Mikkelsen, like, you know, in his live action form. So I thought, what's this based on? A scaled down version of the 6-inch figure, and that's been out for a little while, I want to say. From what I would guess is when they do their sort of interpretation of an animated character in live action. So I've just done Pre-Vizsla, and that's a good example of them doing that, because we've only ever had him in animated form. And so then we got him in like an interpretation of kind of like live action looking. And I think that's what they were going for with this one, because obviously it is a realistic looking figure, but it doesn't look like the live action counterpart. So I do wonder if this was done before we saw the live action, even though Lars has voiced the character for, well, almost a decade now, I would say. It wasn't sort of set in stone that he would be the live action. I'm so glad he was, because he does a great job of it, and the voice now is so sort of iconic with the character, so I think it had to be him. So when I looked at this figure, I thought, well, it looks a bit weird because it doesn't look like either or, really. But I think it does look very good. It's obvious that it is Thrawn. The articulation, the paintwork, everything, the detail in the face. So I'm not too hung up about it. One day we'll probably get a live action figure closer resembling that of the live action Thrawn, but for now I'm just so glad to have him in the vintage collection. He's going to look awesome with all my Imperials. It would have been cool to maybe get some more stuff because it is Thrawn. You know, there's so much about the character. Like, he does have the helmet that we see in some of the animated episodes when he's sort of going into battle. When there was the battle of, well, it's spoilers, I guess, so I won't say it, but it was a season 3 finale, I think, where a certain base came under siege, and he was wearing some of that battle gear then. That would have been cool to get. And I think you could quite easily do a deluxe figure of Thrawn, because imagine all of the things like he collects and stuff in his office, and like I said, that battle gear. That could be a really good deluxe figure, I think. If you were ever going to do one about a character, I think it could be done with Thrawn. But yeah, as for this figure itself, it's awesome. There's no complaints from me. I was very hyped about it, and it's definitely lived up to it. It's the level of detail, again, I can't get over it. It's so well done. It's such a well done figure. It's fantastic. So yeah, all that's really left to say is thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. And if there was anything I missed or your thoughts on it, anything, drop it below, and I'm always happy to engage with people. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.